The Blaugrana will end the season trophyless and in a chaotic manner, but there is still plenty of talent to be excited by in this squad. So, Barcelona are a mess. They have lost their La Liga title to Real Madrid, threw away a Champions League semi-final spot when it was there for the taking, and have a manager in Xavi who resigned, was convinced to stay, and now might be sacked anyway at the end of a trophyless campaign in Catalunya. In terms of playing personnel, their best midfielders, Pedri and Gavi, missed the majority of the season due to injury, while their primary striker, Lewandowski, has largely fallen off a cliff. They could yet lose one of Europe's best defenders in Ronald Araujo this summer due to crippling financial difficulties, so what is actually going right for the Barcelona? Well, there is some hope. With the season slipping away, Xavi turned to youth, and the kids have proven to be more than alright. Lamine Yamal is, of course, the headline name, but a young cast is starting to show promise. The 90-minute matchup has rated every Barcelona player's performance from throughout the 2023-24 season and selected Barcelona's 10 best players this season. Now let's go to the rankings right away. 10. Rafinha. Rafinha started his season in miserable fashion, swinging an elbow at an opposing defender against Getafe on the opening day, and served a 3-match ban as a result. He has, however, steadily improved over the course of the campaign, and seems to have done enough to stick around, or at least raise a handsome fee by being sold this summer. 9. Marc-Andre ter Stegen. What a mixed campaign for ter Stegen. The goalkeeper was poor before picking up a back injury during the first half of the season, was excellent in the weeks since returning, but has looked shaky again of late. Fans seem to have turned on the German, but he remains in the upper echelon of the keepers in world football. 8. Gavi. Gavi was enjoying perhaps his best season yet for Barca before suffering a season-ending ACL injury while playing for Spain in mid-November. Barca missed him immensely. 7. Ronald Araujo. After a strong start to the season, Araujo's form has tailed off. He's made a few mistakes, including a silly and costly red card against Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League. With the season gone, Xavi has kept his big Uruguayan on the bench, and so while he remains top class on his day, he has been short of his usual high standards too often. 6. Jules Kounde. Kounde started the season as a centre-back, but it never really worked. Since moving back to right-back, where he was so good last year, he's improved immensely. Solid defensively, improving going forward, and calm on the ball, he has been the only real cool head in a chaotic Blaugrana backline. 5. Pedri. If only Pedri could stay fit. The Spaniard is magic when he's on the pitch, and certainly one of the best midfielders to watch in the world. His ball retention and dribbling ability in central areas are crucial, while his created chances are plenty for the front line. Now it's a question of keeping him on the pitch for more than a few weeks at a time. 4. Pau Cubarsí. After bursting into the lineup over the winter, Cubarsí has asserted himself as the real deal at the heart of the Barca defense. A superb reader of the game who is capable of delivering delicious passes, he has already earned a first Spain call-up amid comparisons to Gerard Piqué. Barca have produced a long-term answer at centre-back in the teenager, it seems. 3. Ilkay Gundogan. Gundogan was always going to be a reliable role player for Barca, a plug-and-play option in any of the Blaugranas for midfield spots. Most recently, he's operated as a number 10 of sorts in a bid to try and unlock Lewandowski. Gundogan has reached a career high in assists, and seems to have a solid understanding with the pole up front. A fine free signing. 2. Frenkie de Jong. De Jong covers every blade of grass without ever looking like he's really running, and the Dutchman has been magic when fit. That, though, is the problem. Ankle issues have limited an otherwise wonderful campaign, and he would surely be considered one of the best in the world if he could piece together a full season. 1. Lamine Yamal. Who else was it going to be? Barcelona's season has been forgettable, but Yamal has produced a campaign to remember. The electric winger has turned in a handful of match-winning performances, and played himself into a starting spot for Spain at Euro 2024 despite being just 16. La Masia has produced its newest gem, and those Lionel Messi comparisons are unlikely to go away anytime soon.